Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a yoga series for travelers. So if you are going on a trip or maybe you're just getting off of a trip, right? So like if you're in the airports, you're on buses, on trains, and you've been sitting a lot in tight spaces and just crunch it up for extended time, then this yoga series is really going to help open you up and stretch you out and also give you energy, because there's a part of traveling that really takes a lot of energy out of you. So that's what this workout is going to be focused on today. So we're actually going to get started in a standing position, and we're just going to get grounded in our standing position. So just to bring awareness of the weight on your feet, so spread it equally within the corners of your feet. And then I want you to think of lifting your weight up through your arches and then engage through the quads. Use your leg muscles, what they're there for. Pull your tailbone down so you're not hyperextending here. So you're going to pull your tailbone down, engaging through the glutes. Pull your belly button into your spine, maintaining strong core. Take your shoulders, roll them up and down and back as if you're putting your shoulder blade into the opposite pocket. You're going to lift your chest to your chin, and then you're going to drop your chin, kind of find that center point. I know for me, I actually tend to pull my head up in normal standing position, so I'm going to just try to find an equal space for that but still holding the chest up, so don't lose that integrity through the upper body. So that's gonna, lifting the chest up to the chin helps pull your shoulders down and open up through the chest. And I just want you to start to breathe, find center here. Big inhale, expand in the belly, and exhale, drawing the navel to the spine. Nice big long inhale. And a nice long exhale. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time I want you to go ahead and inhale. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Now here, the backside body's probably really tight through the hamstrings. So this is maybe not your normal flexibility. You might actually be really tight or have a hard time being in this pose. So if you need to, just bend your knees gently, rest your chest on your legs, give yourself some forgiveness, right? You might not be able to do what you normally do just because your body's stiff. Maybe work one leg straight at a time. And then I just want you to go ahead and inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into plank. Shift your weight forward, slow lower, Chaturanga, and hold there. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, go ahead and press it through to Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. This doesn't have to be a huge bend right now. It might just be a real soft bend. Drop your shoulders if they're down, sunken in. I want you to pull your ears out of your shoulders right now. And then I still want you to focus on squeezing your glutes. Try not to let your lower body just flop here. So maintain strength there, and then go ahead and curl your toes under and exhale into downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet out here one at a time. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and bend the knees, look between the hands, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep down and around and up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Repeating that once again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length, creating energy coming through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into plank pose. Shift your weight forward. Slow lower, nice big inhale. Exhale. Next one, inhale. Lift up into upward facing dog. Exhale, pressing back into downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Bending at the knees, peeking between the fingers. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, reaching up towards the ceiling, dropping the shoulder blades away from the ears. Exhale to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take your right arm and then grab your left wrist. Exhale, take a side bend, a really nice stretch. Eyes are gonna look kind of right under the armpit and up. So you're feeling a really great stretch to the side body. Good, same thing other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink into that nice side stretch. Great job. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Finding length. This is probably starting to feel a little bit better, easier. Exhale, forward fold. And this time, step into plank. Lower into Chaturanga. Press into Cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, lift to crescent lunge or high lunge. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel a nice stretch. Now, I want you to start here by keeping a bent back leg, okay? And then once you've got that, tuck that bend, then I want you to try to extend. So you're gonna feel a really great stretch through the hip here. And then once again, bend and extend. Great, this time I want you to just step your legs a little bit closer to each other, and then I just want you to reach as far forward as you can. And then once you find that maximum point, I want you to check in with yourself and draw your right hip crease back, okay? As you reach forward, and when you can't go any further, you're gonna fold down. So here you're gonna feel a really great stretch through the hip. If you have tight IT bands, that's probably even more tight now. So you're gonna feel the stretch right from maybe the hip, the lower back into the hip, down the leg, and actually through the back of the legs as well. So it's a really, really good stretch. Then I just want you to go ahead and bend that front leg and place your left hand on the inside of your right foot, and then inhale, reach up for a twist, a nice spinal twist. Now drive your weight through your back heel, getting a nice twist through the whole body. You should feel everything is active. Go ahead and frame that center of your foot. Step your right leg back to meet your left. Rotate your weight through, lower into Chaturanga, press up to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up this time. Exhale, sweep it through. Inhale, high lunge, but I want you to really bend here. So almost as if your knees look kind of like hovering above the ground. And then remember here, tuck the pelvis, lift the chest, drop the shoulders away from the ears, then go ahead and try to drive that heel back so it meets contact with the floor. Then bend one more time, and then go ahead and, ooh, feel that great stretch there. Great job. We're gonna go ahead and step this leg just a little bit closer. And then same thing this side. So go ahead and try to square up the hips now. And then we're gonna hinge forward from the hips as far as you can go. Remember, take a check here. Pull your left hip crease back to be in line with the right hip crease, and then fold over that front leg. just a really good stretch. Great job. Go ahead and bend your left knee this time. And then take your right hand on the inside of your left foot. And we're gonna get a nice side twist here. It's kind of like you're wringing yourself out here. So you should feel that, that rotation. It's like, I don't know why I love that. Even through my ribs, I feel like I just wring myself out. It's so energizing. Shift your weight forward. Step that left leg back to meet the right. Lower into Chaturanga. This time, lower all the way to your belly. And now I just want you to go ahead and squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your upper body up off the ground. And now I want you to go ahead and lower. This time I want you to squeeze your glutes together and lift your legs up off the ground. And go ahead and lower. Now this time we're gonna go ahead and reach our hands to meet the tops of your feet. And you're gonna squeeze your thighs together. You're gonna press your hands into your feet and your hands. So it's like a pushing and a pulling. You're lifting your chest up off the ground, opening up through the chest, finding length through your spine, squeezing through the glutes. Keep your inner thighs squeezing together. Chest is lifted, finding length, and then exhale, release. And this is something just kind of like playful I like to do. It's a side to side windshield wiper of the legs. You can even do them like together, in together and out together. Just really do what feels good. Get your body moving. All right, go ahead and press up, power plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, we're gonna sweep it through to pigeon pose, okay? So if you need to get yourself situated here, we're gonna just go ahead and make sure everything is lined up. Now, it's really easy to just let this back leg kind of flop open, but I want you to keep it engaged. So the left body it's engaged. We're squeezing the muscles. Now the right side, I'm doing the opposite. I'm trying to release, relax. So as I get deeper into the stretch, I think about breathing in, like maybe as if there's like fire around this hip here. It's hot, okay? It's just all the tightness, the stiffness that you feel. And with every breath I take, I'm gonna exhale or bring cool breeze, like a relaxing, like a relaxing flow of breeze to my muscles. It's just, imagine that. So you've got a fire hot area, and every breath you take, you're bringing coolness, relaxing breath to the muscle. Last breath here. Let go of that tension. Great job. Now we're gonna go ahead and reach back for that other foot. So you're gonna get a really nice stretch through the quad and hip flexors here. Now, if you have a block, this might be a good time to use it, especially if you don't have the flexibility here to reach back and grab that leg. I know I can really feel that tightness. My hips are really wanting to hold. It's kind of like those muscles are tightening to kind of hold myself up. Exhale, press yourself back into downward facing dog. And I just want you to think about the difference, notice the difference between your right side and your left side. And no, it might not have been your deepest
pigeon stretch you've ever done, but you can actually really feel the difference just from doing pigeon on one side and then not doing it on the other. So let's go ahead and make it even. Go ahead and inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, sweep it through. Go ahead and line yourself up, and then once you feel comfortable and ready, exhale, lower down where you can feel a nice stretch. Now, if you notice that you are shifting your weight one side to the other, it's not equal, that's a really good time to bring the block in as well. Sometimes I feel like being just like a superstar, I don't want to bother with the block, but that's not always the answer. But if you are traveling and you don't have your blocks, you can always do without, and just don't go as deep into the stretch. Just go ahead and melt into this stretch. One more breath here. And then go ahead and press yourself up. Same thing. Reach back behind you. Find the top of the foot. You get a nice stretch here. And go ahead and release. Press yourself up and back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet one more time. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, hop to the front of your mat, and then have a seat. We're gonna make your core muscles work a little bit, so go ahead and lift. Now pull the shoulder blades down and back. Maintain that position there. I want you to lower it down until you can't lower anymore before you start feeling any kind of pain in your back. And then I just want you to bring it up a little bit. So it's just like a little baby pulse. Okay, for 10, 9, 8, wake up those core muscles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground. This time we're going to go into some hip presses, some bridges to go ahead and stretch out the hips. So we're reversing the effects of all that sitting. So we're going to press down through the heels, hips shoot up towards the ceiling. Okay, now I want you to interlace the hands or the fingers between each other, and then pull the shoulder blades together. Chest comes to chin, chin faces up towards the ceiling. Okay, now squeeze the glutes, squeeze between the inter thighs, and press your hips up to the sky as high as you can. Once you think you've got to your highest point and you're feeling your legs shake a little bit, press up a little bit higher without arcing your back, but just pressing up, engaging the glutes. And I want you to hold, find the calm, find the stillness within your breath. One more breath here. And release. Ooh. Now from bridge to wheel. Wheel's going to be a really great way to open up the whole front side body. If you don't have the strength to do wheel or you haven't tried it yet, you're welcome to try it now with me, or you can just stick to bridge. It's up to you. So take your hands by your ears, first pressing yourself up to your head, taking a break there if you need to, and then press through the heels, press up through the upper body, through your arms. Now really plug in through the shoulders. So you're not just putting all the weight on your hands. And then breathe here. breath. And lowering down onto your head if you want to this time. And slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take your feet together, knees apart, for a nice like counter pose to that. And we're gonna do bridge or wheel just one more time. Come back to that position. Now you can decide bridge or wheel last time. Go ahead and press yourself up and remember your breath. One more breath. And lower. Great job. Ooh. Go ahead and curl yourself up into a little ball here. You can rock side to side. Feeling a nice stretch there. If you like, happy baby is a really good idea right now. Stretching out the legs. Just use this time to do what's right for you. So if there's something that we didn't get to, you were hoping we would, this is your free time. Do it now. And then go ahead and pull your knees into your chest, nose into your knees, give yourself a big old squeeze, and we're gonna rock and roll our way up to a seat. Massage down your spine. Maybe once you feel like you're done, you don't want to do them anymore, then just do 2 more. Wow, I'm just having so much fun with these. Okay. Whew, I feel energized. Yeah, so this yoga series, it's fun, it's playful, it's an opportunity for you to get moving. This is great before you get on the plane or even actually after or in between. I am that person that finds a corner in the airport to do yoga or do stretches or just get moving. So do it for yourself too. It'll make your trip a lot more enjoyable. It will help with the jet lag. It will help, I think, just with your happiness and take out some of the stress as well. So if you have an opportunity now where you are somewhere quiet and you want to take a couple moments for meditation, you're welcome to do so. I thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you have a great day and a happy, safe travel. Namaste.